Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. My name is Mercedes. In today's video, I have polishes from Victorian Varnish to share with you all.
Show you a place where you gon' wanna move your feet.
Now, every month, Victorian Varnish always releases new polishes. We didn't do anything for January, but moving forward, every month we will have new releases, whether that is a lot of polishes or some polishes. I will always have a video up either right before launch date or a day or two after, just depending on like my schedule and all of that. But you guys will always have a swatch video with the new releases from Victorian Varnish. I have a playlist for other polishes from previous months. Victorian Varnish always does an amazing job with keeping polishes on their website so you don't get that FOMO. Now for this month, I have a lot of polishes to share with you guys. We have the COG of the month. Victorian Varnish always does a special polish for the month. It's called the COG of the month. You get a collectible sticker as well. The sticker always matches the inspiration for the polish, which I love. We have anniversary polishes, which are limited edition. It is Victorian Varnish's 2-year anniversary, which is crazy to think that it's already been 2 years. I mean, it's crazy to think we're already getting into February. Like, didn't we just start January? We have some special edition polishes just for February. We have Valentine's Day inspired polishes as well. And I also will be swatching a charity polish. All right, there is a lot, so let's start off with the COG of the month, and this one is Tales of Passion. This one will be priced at $12 and is going to come with a collectible sticker, which I will show you soon. But Tales of Passion is described as a lilac Girly base with pink, peach, golden aurora shimmer and UCC micro flakies ranging in purple, red, blue, and scattered hollow flakies. This applied wonderfully. We can see on that second coat, we are really building up the lilac base. I decided to go in for a third coat just to really amplify that base and get the most out of my components in here. Everything applied evenly and smooth. I am in love with the range of flaky colors we're seeing here. We get the glimpses of the red and the blue and the purple. Really see a lot of that red shift in this one. And then the aurora shimmer is so pretty. That's what really gives this polish that little sparkle. You can see that golden peach sort of shift right in the center of my nails, and we see some of that lovely hollow from the scattered hollow flakies coming on through. But thoroughly enjoyed this one. I'm going to recommend 2 to 3 coats for everybody. Pictured are 3 coats of Tales of Passion with a glossy top coat. Now, with each COG of the month, we always get a collectible sticker, and for February, this is the sticker that you'll be getting if you purchase the COG of the month polish. These are so cute. We always have this lovely like hollow shift or like hollow speckles, flakes, shards. They always look a little bit different on each sticker. I love the Victorian Varnish stickers. I always think they're so cute. They always have like these intricate details, and then you guys have to see the other stickers too, because it just plays in so well to your imagination. My son always steals them from me as soon as I get them, after I record them, of course, because if I don't, like, they're literally going to be gone. Just so you know, Victorian Varnish also has a sticker book, which I'm going to be purchasing so that he can stick all of his stickers in there. But cute little dragon, so obsessed. It's not in my possession anymore. It's somewhere in my son's room. Victorian Varnish also has a new formula for their matte top coat. It's called Cloud Cover. It's priced at $8 and it's available on the website. It's currently available on the website, usually at all times. Right now, I know, depending on when this goes out, the shop may be closed down until the launch is available. But I just applied 1 coat over the COG of the month, and I got this beautiful, like, semi-matte, velvety look. I usually love glossy top coats 100% of the way, but certain polishes do look really nice mattified. I think for me, the matte look, I'm always in a rush, so I always need like a glossy top coat that's quick drying, so I never really steered myself towards the matte top coats. And plus, I just love a juicy finish, but I can't deny that this looks amazing mattified. So this top coat will be available when the shop opens for the new launch. This is the cherry polish that has been available and will still be available on the website. This is Forever in Our Hearts. I'll leave all of the information down below. $5 of each bottle is going to go to the Pasadena Humane Society. This is a teal jelly with immense amounts of flakies ranging throughout the rainbow, and there's some scattered hollow flakies in there as well. I am going to show you this over a black swatch stick because it is so pretty over black or over dark colors. Now it is a jelly consistency, so I built it up in 3 coats. And I loved it. It's given me like Lisa Frank vibes, not as like bright and intense, but those flakies that are ranging in different colors. And then just like that teal shade is definitely giving me the Lisa Frank vibes. I enjoyed this as a full manicure, but I definitely enjoyed it more as a topper. So let me show you that. I just did 1 coat over this black swatch stick, and you can see all of the components just have that opportunity to really shine and pop through. 1 coat is all you're going to need over a darker base, and you're going to have a lovely finish on the nails. Pictured are 3 coats of Forever Our Heroes with a glossy top coat. We are moving on to the February special editions. These will be priced at $12. This one is called Hypnotize, and it's actually a follow-up to one of the very first releases called Hypnotic. But this is a multi-chrome polish that shifts green, teal, blue, purple, and pink, and it has a smattering of linear hollow and hollow flakies. Like, holy multi-chrome, because wow, how stunning is this? So 2 coats, I got full opacity on my shorter nails. Looking straight down, we're seeing lots of that like tealish green color and a lot of the purple along the perimeters of the nail. And then on the full movement, the full hand swatch, we get all of the visible colors mentioned. So we can see purple, we can see sort of like this darker shade of pink, definitely the teal and the green. Those are the ones that really steal the show. They're the ones that are like forefront and center, I think anyways. And then our purple and pink and like that dash of like darker blue mix in with the rest of the shifts. But this had a fantastic formula. The linear hollow and hollow flakies that are in there give it some more depth and dimension. So pretty. Definitely a polish you can wear all year round, especially if you're a seasonal polish wearer like I am. Pictured are 2 coats of Hypnotize with a glossy top coat. And the second February special edition is called I Like You, a-lotl. This one is a limited edition, and it's going to come with the collectible sticker while supplies last, and I'll show you that sticker soon. This is described as a pink crelly base with intense golden glowy aurora shimmer, hollow flakies, and micro UCC flakies in purple, red, and gold. And the inspo was provided by Miss Camila, polished book lover's daughter. This one had a beautiful formula. I decided to do 2 coats, and I thought that was great on my shorter nails, but I'm going to say 2 to 3 for everybody, and maybe my longer nail friends, you might want to do a 3rd coat. This has a lot of topper capability, which I didn't show off, and I didn't realize that until this voiceover right now. But I loved it, and I enjoyed it on a full hand swatch. I'm a big fan of like those kitchen sink polishes, and I feel like this is one that definitely fits that description. We have these beautiful, glorious, golden, glowy shifts. The hollow flakies are stunning. They're a little bit like larger, so we can definitely see them like glistening at angles, or at all angles. And then just the flakies that are much darker just to really add that dimension to this polish. This is just so beautiful. And I know it's described as a pink crelly base, but I see a lot of like peach undertones, a lot of peach, but like more neutralish leaning, not too warm, because sometimes those warmer shades can definitely look funky on my tanner skin, but this one looked amazing, I think anyways, in my opinion. Pictured are 2 coats of I Like You, a-lotl with a glossy top coat. And here is the cute a-lotl sticker that's going to be coming with this polish while supplies last. My son also loves a-lotls. I didn't even know that was like an animal, a species, whatever, until he started talking about it. And I was like, wow, I feel dumb. But this was one of the first stickers he saw when the package came in. And then he immediately was like, yep, this one's mine, as well as that little dragon. But this is so cute. Absolutely love it. It goes so well with the polish. Now we're moving on to the 2-year anniversary polishes. These are limited edition, and each will be priced at $12. Congratulations again, Victorian Varnish, on being a brand, being an amazing brand for the past 2 years in sharing these glorious creations with us. The first one we're looking at is called Gleaming Gears for 2 years. It is a sheer greige to periwinkle base with a bright purple to blue shifting shimmer. This one was definitely super, super glowy. You saw that I applied it in 2 coats. I'm going to say 2 to 3 for everybody, and longer nail friends, probably 3 coats if you really want to cover up that nail line, if you have a prominent nail line. My favorite part of this polish has to be that shifty shimmer. It has this beautiful, beautiful like glint and glimmer, the sparkliness. It reminds me of a very like nostalgic 90s toy that I feel like I had, maybe like Polly Pocket or like those little spinner things. I forget what they're called, but I don't know, this purple just makes me feel so at home, and the fact that it's also sparkly, obviously I love it even more. But this one was very pretty. Also could have topper capabilities. Now it'll change your base color a lot or completely because it's not a clear base, but layering it with something else, if you are experimenting with polishes or you want to experiment, is going to give you a beautiful finish too. Pictured our 2 years it is the 2-year anniversary, but pictured our 2 coats of Gleaming Gears for 2 years with a glossy top coat. Next up is Tinkering for 2 years, and this is a magnetic polish. It is described as a deep base with a stunning bright blue to purple magnetic with a kaleidoscope of Aurora hollow flakes. When magnetized, it reveals even more of that shift in there. So you can see on that first coat, we get a super, super prominent purple magnetic strip, and we get a nice, like, deeper sort of like black cherry base. So this is actually the 3rd coat. I'm not sure what quite happened to my second swatch footage, but this is 3 coats right here, and how beautiful. Oh my gosh. The Aurora Hollow Flakies in here are like gleaming. They are like screaming at us to just pop and come out of that base. Now, the 2 fingers in the middle, I did do the regular cat eye, and then my pinky and my pointer finger, I did a velvet magnetic look on there. I absolutely loved both of them. With the velvet look, we get this super intense, glowy, shifty look, and then with that cat eye look, we see a lot of the beautiful components in that base, and we get that nice glow strip right down the middle. But really enjoyed this one. Super, super pretty for like Valentine's Day or in the winter, or if you want something a little bit darker in the summertime, it could do because of the beautiful glow that we get here. Pictured our 3 coats of Tinkering for 2 years with a glossy top coat. Now we are moving on to the Valentine's polish. These are also limited edition. This one is called Shattered Glass Heart. Now this is a magnetic topper, which I didn't realize at first. So I built it up on its own, but I also did it in the velvet look, which I thoroughly enjoyed as well. So I'll show you that. But just keep that in mind. It is a topper, but it's a silver magnetic with a gorgeous finish. It has silver metallic flakies that really pop when you magnetize it, and it is a sheer base, so obviously you're going to be using it over another polish, or honestly, you can see myself right here building it up on its own. So I did do 3 coats, and you get that beautiful glowy silver magnetic strip down the middle. Now, because this is a topper, you may see some nail line if you have super long nails and if you decide to wear it on its own. But on shorter nails, or nail lines that aren't so prominent, you should be fine. But look at my pointer finger and pinky finger. That's 3 coats in the velvet look. Holy moly, like, I was blown away. I think I'm gonna magnetize only with a velvet look. Like, that is what I'm talking about. It is so pretty. I usually don't use the velvet look when I magnetize a polish, but now I'm totally obsessed with it. Pictured are 3 coats of Shattered Glass Heart with a glossy top coat. Here we have Piece of My Heart, and this is a thermal polish. So it is a hot pink, almost red, and when cold to a clear in the warm state with a glowy red-violet aurora shimmer. So on the first coat, we go on very bouncy, very squishy and juicy like. You can definitely see the red and the pink, or you can see the red base, but you can see that touch of pink that it has in there. On the second coat, I built up to full opacity and I was fine with 2 coats. I'm going to say 2 to 3 for everybody, depending on your preference and all of that. But we really do get to see that red violet aurora shimmer. It isn't super, super prominent, but it's enough to give us a little bit of like that sparkling glow from within. So it doesn't just look super flat, just like a cream polish. You can see this is in its colder state. My pinky and ring finger were sort of getting a little bit warm. So it's starting to transition. And then here it is really transitioning, not completely, but you can see the transition happening already. So it gets to like this very like light pastel-y sort of pink on me. Now my hands were not like hot, but they were pretty warm. But I honestly loved the beautiful transition. I love a thermal transition that is like in, you know, the fingers are all different stages. I don't like that French manicure look, which honestly works out in my favor anyways because I have short nails. I know some people like that look and that's amazing. I just don't like it on me. And that's why I've been loving my thermals so much, just because I get that look on the nail. Pictured are 2 coats of Piece of My Heart with a glossy top coat. Next up we have Cold Hearted, and this one is described as a purple berry base loaded with an intense blue shimmer. And man, the shimmer is definitely intense, guys. So on that first coat, we have an amazing formulation. We do go on a little bit sheer, but the formula is still good. You can already see my camera going crazy with that blue shimmer. It is just focused in that one spot. On the second coat, we get more coverage. We see that purple berry base building up. I decided to go in for 3 coats. I'm going to recommend 3 coats for everybody with this polish. And you get this gorgeous, shifty purple berry base. We can see like the dark purples. We can see the pink. And then that blue shimmer is just all throughout the nail. It is running all throughout the nail. And what you see on this camera right now is what you see in person, but in person it's a little more intense. I love how we still get very squishy jelly vibes, but we still get that nice full opaque look. Absolutely love it. This would be beautiful for Valentine's Day and even the summertime too. Pictured are 3 coats of Cold Hearted with a glossy top coat. Victorian Varnish is also going to have these cute little notepads and pens available. I am a sucker when it comes to sticky notes and pens. I am a nurse, so I always need pens, first of all, and I always need sticky notes because I literally forget everything. I have like a little calendar that I carry around, and I put like my notes on sticky notes and stick them in like my agenda or like calendar and all of that, just so I don't forget any ideas. I especially use sticky notes when it comes to like content for all of you guys, so I don't forget things. And then the pen, love, I already used it. I have been using it. It's so cute. It has Victorian Varnish in blue on there with the little symbol, the little V symbol. You just twist it and it opens up. I'm going to write a little something in there so you guys can see like how the pen actually writes. It's good. It's smooth. There's no running or anything like that. It's just like your typical ballpoint pen. Also for the launch, Victorian Varnish will have these round silicone nail art pads. They're very flexible, like hand size, so they're not too big, not too small. Comes in this white color and then also in this black shade as well. All right, everybody, I have a couple polishes that were standouts for me. The first one, I have a little table here. The first one being Shattered Glass Heart. Oh my gosh. So now that I have this neat little tool for a magnet, I will be doing the velvet magnetic look for a very long time because this was absolutely stunning in velvet form. I have this little tool here, this little magnet. This is actually from DRK Nails. I think it's available on the website now. I will put details down below, but this is so easy, and that is the velvet look that you guys saw in these swatches. I literally just put my finger on here and painted, and it gave me this beautiful velvet look on the nail. I'll be using this to do my velvet finishes for all of my polishes, specifically this one. I loved this one in velvet form. I have I Like You, a-lotl. This was the Valentine's Day special edition. My son loves axolotls, and I don't even know why. Honestly, I didn't even know what the heck it was until he said something, and I'm like, make me feel dumb. But this one is stunning. I love the sticker too, which my son actually took, so it's no longer in my possession. But I love the finish of this. I love how it's neutral, but it has all of these beautiful components packed into the polish to give it like this nice punch. It was just so pretty, and really a polish you can wear like all year round. And then the COG of the month, this one is Tales of Passion. Surprise, surprise, it's a light pink or purpley polish, but what I really loved about this one is the components. And I feel like Victorian Varnish does so great when it comes to the components in a polish. There can be so many different ones in there, but everything is gonna like blend seamlessly. Nothing's gonna be too thick or chunky. Everything just layers and sandwiches in so well, and that is really why I mean the color is beautiful, but I really enjoyed the components and how everything looked when it was a finished manicure. Alright everybody, that is all that I have for you today. Let me know if you plan on picking up any of these polishes. All of these polishes will be launching February 1st at 8 p.m. Eastern Time.